Raptors approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Time for the Rockets. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's KD in at the small forward position. So the Rockets win the tip. As the weeks fly by in the NBA, RJ, what changes are made at the player level? What are these players looking at, trying to work on, and aiming for?
It's just hard to see. It depends on the individual. For me, you just need to prioritize basketball, start blocking out any and all noise. And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
On the wing, Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Şengün. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Thompson with the bucket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. It's a three-point game. Here's Queta. Last time out, he had 14 points. Now Brown. Shot clock at 2. Over Durant. Brown, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Şengün. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Now that's how you force the issue with the defense. Şengün really powered his way through that foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Alperen Şengün. At the line, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Pritchard passes to Brown. It's good. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to White, back to Brown. Over in the corner, White. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets leading by 6. Right side, Durant. To the inside. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Now, Hauser. Pass to Brown for 3. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Here's Smith. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Deflects the pass. Pritchard against Thompson. Pritchard passes to Queta, and he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Boston. Back to KD. That one goes in. KD's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thompson against Pritchard. Upside Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Thompson with the bucket.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Richard with the ball. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Durant. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here is Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 6-point game. Thompson passes to KD. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. White looking around. KD with it. Picked up by Brown. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Al, we thank you for that. Here's Eason. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Back to Durant. And he banks in the layup. KD's got 12 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Brown outside. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Durant kicks to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Durant missing. Celtics trail by 8. When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
White against Eason. Durant inside. He's got 12, and the shot goes in.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown the pass to White. Offline with his 3. Rockets leading by 8. Smith kicks to KD. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Brown against KD. Upside Brown. Brown jams it in.
showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A new lineup here for Houston. And then for Boston. Walsh is checked in. And it's Simons in for White. On defense, Boston trailing here by 8. Here's Shepherd. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Brown. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Shepherd. Out to the right wing. Here's Tate. Another miss by Houston.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Kept alive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here's Tate. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Okogie. Picked by Finney Smith. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Walsh. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Bucks. And Keita gets it to go. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Okogie, covered by Simons. Capella sets a screen for Shepherd. Capella kicks to Finney Smith. Pass to Okogie. Capella with a screen on Simon. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Pritchard passes to Keita. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Simons against Capella. Shot from 6. And Capella sends it back. And the dunk by Capella.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Okogie in at the 2-guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Shepard, and he makes good on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Boucher. And here is Simon. Here's Walsh. Here's Tillman. Off target from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Simons. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Shireman. Nice ball movement by Boston. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Shireman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Okogie, the pass to Shepard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Simons. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Steps back. Here's Shepard. Makes it off the glass. Shepard's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Shireman. Here's Tillman. Şengün covering. Now, here's Boucher. Simon's on the wing. No good from outside.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Shepard's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin, back over to you.
He is clearly on the ride. Thank you, Allie. Checked in for the Rockets. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Derek White.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Pass to Brown. Now here's White. Simons kicks to Brown. Boucher with a screen on Katie. Brown's shot is good.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Now White following Durant's three-point attempt. Pass to Hauser. Now Boucher, 4 on the clock. White sinks the three-pointer. White's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
And the first one at the line is good. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Shepherd. Boston also with the sub. Kate is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 10-point game. Brown deciding where to go with it. Hauser the pass to Keita. Outside Simons. It's White on the wing. And the Celtics another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14, and he gets the bucket.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside, White. Brown kicks to White. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. White's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Thompson, a screen on Brown. Durant down low. He's covered by Brown. 2 points. That one goes.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Durant against Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
KD looking around. Durant with another miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Brown with it. He's got 21. Lets the 3 fly. That one no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boston with the ball, following Durant's 3-point attempt. Brown outside. Out to White, from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now just a 3-point Houston lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. And here is Şengün. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Pass to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Şengün with a screen on Brown. Another miss by Houston.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Pritchard. Now Brown launches a three, and again Boston with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Thompson outside, out left to the wing. Smith outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Smith's got 7 points in the game. Eason against White. Three-pointer, Pritchard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Thompson outside. Back to KD. Thompson, a screen on Brown. Pass to Thompson. Here's Hauser. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pritchard finds White. Here's Keita. Şengün covering. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Hauser with the ball. Working on Smith. Hauser misses. Right side Durant. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
Pass to Brown. Back to Pritchard. Boston needs to get off a shot. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Well, I think for Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now here's Durant. He's got 21. Hauser the pass to Brown. Back to Hauser. Brown finds Hauser. Now here's White. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And on top of that, he made a massive impact with his rebound.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Brown. 24 points for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Free throw good from Brown.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Durant, the pass to Easton. Pass to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And it's White missing. Houston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. The offensive rebound outside for Durant. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Brown against KD. Brown the pass to Hauser. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Houston, number 8, Jason Tate.
Rockets leading by 3. Thompson outside. Outside, KD. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. We just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that. So we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's Brown. On the court right now for the Celtics. Pritchard and White are their guards. Sam Hauser is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the 5, down low. There's the triple. And it's White missing. Houston leading by 3. Şengün finds Thompson. Back to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson against Pritchard. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Cash money. Brown with the train.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Durant kicks to Thompson. The 11-footer. The putback. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Pritchard. And here is Brown. 6 to shoot. It's White on the wing. Over Eason. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from White. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Thompson outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Guys, back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Thompson sets the pick for KD. Back to Thompson. Houston moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. And that time, also a missed shot.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Brown dishes to White. To the paint, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. In 4th, the Celtics.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson passes to Şengün. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Sinks that one from the post. Şengün's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Pass to White. Now Brown. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5. On the clock. Count it, and the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Second personal. First team foul. At the line for 1. Kevin Durant.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a three-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Here's Hauser. Here's the three. And that one is off. Down low. Got loose. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Back to Pritchard. Pulls up. Again, the Celtics good for two. It's trailed by 4. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Now Easton. Here's Thompson. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 9 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him. White, wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Durant. He has 30. Clock at 6. Using his length inside. Durant.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Pass to Brown. There's the three. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. They are just killing them on the interior.
So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Pritchard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Now here's Brown. He has 35.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Find the lane.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Brown, no good on the free throw.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Now here's Brown. 37 points for him. Boston again missing. Pass to Shepard. Back to Thompson. Now Kevin Durant, covered by Simon. Durant, count it, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Simon.
That's their first personal foul.
The Rockets shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
White, he's checked in for Boston. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Celtics. Pass to White. The three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. KD passes to Shepard. Shepherd with this screen for Thompson. Outside Durant. Shoots over White. Durant kicks the bucket. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 8. Outside, Simon. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Şengün. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
He's off on the first.
We're starting to get a better sense of the player that Şengün is. An agile big man who really brings a lot of energy to the floor.
Houston making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Boucher is checked in. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Hauser. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hauser's got 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a handle of him.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Boston shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Pritchard from outside. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Rocket lead.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lays it up off the glass. Finney-Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, White. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Alperen Şengün and the Houston Rockets.
And that game against the Knicks, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Amen Thompson.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Simons. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Simons has got his first basket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Driving inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, good with the triple. Celtics trail by 6. Left side, Simons. Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Peyton Pritchard. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Capella. Now, here's Tate. He's covered by Brown. And Tate gets it to go. Tate's only got his first basket.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
44 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Brown. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 40 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Tate. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tate's only got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Simon, and it's denied. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Number 26, Xavier Tillman.
Here's Boucher. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Simons.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Now Shepherd. 1 second left. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then there's Shepherd, and it's Okogie in at the 2-guard spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Shepherd with the ball. Clock at 4, and the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Simon. Pass to Boucher. Here's Walsh, and it's all evened up. Walsh has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And here is Sengun. Now, here's Tate. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Brown. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Here's Sengun. Now Shepherd. Back to Şengün. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Alperen Şengün. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. Boston shooting a superb 63% from the field. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown outside. Pass to Boucher. Takes a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's good vision by JB. Draws the D, kicks it out. He's grown that part of his game.
Here's Shepherd for 3. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Tillman. Capella covering.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Xavier Tillman, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Durant's checked in for Capella. Boston also with the sub. Kate is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
KD passes to Shepherd. Pass to Şengün. Inside. And finished off by Shepherd.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Celtics making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Brown. Pass to Walsh. Here's Brown. Fires the 3. The rebound by Shepherd.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bucket is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Brown outside. Here's Queta. Şengün covering. Now, here's Simon. Over Shepherd. Boston again missing. Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Okogie, the pass to Durant. To take the lead. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
Now Brown at the top of the key, Boucher. Pass to Simon. Over Shepherd. And it's Simon's missing. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And taken away by Brown. A floater. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
KD passes to Okogie. To the inside. Intercepted. Here's Keita. Brown outside. Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. No good on the triple. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. KD against Boucher. KD with it. Confident finish by Durant.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Simons surveying the D. Looking to end his cold spell. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Jayshawn Tate. Tari Eason comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. And Boston with the rebound. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Keita. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
The deeper into crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Thompson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons.
At the line for one, Thompson.
That free throw good from Thompson. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. White the pass to Brown. Takes the 3. Eason grabs the board. Rockets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Fader on the way. Outside, KD. Just 4 to shoot. The 18-footer is right on the mark. KD's got 43 points.
And Durant's jumper is as pure as it gets. You just assume ahead of time it's going in.
Pritchard from outside. Rockets with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Eason. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Shoots the 3. The shot by KD. No good.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Brown outside. Drills it from outside. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
For three, Smith. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Right back at you, Smith, with that picture-perfect stroke.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Durant kicks to Şengün. Pass to Thompson from the arc. And it's Derek White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Hauser. Pritchard fires. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Smith. Count it. Nails it from 14.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Here's Keita. Şengün covering. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now here's Durant. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Another chance. No good.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up to the Boston Celtics. To take the lead. Does not go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Smith. Trying again. Durant gets in there and saves the play.
Huge points from Durant. He lives for these spots.
And here is Brown. Now White. Shot from 12. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. Smith in the post. Brown's there.
He's a tough matchup inside. Şengün can body you, or he can finesse you.
At the line for Houston, Alperen Şengün, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Durant against Brown. Here's White. From outside, Peyton Pritchard. No good from 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now Easton, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Eva. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Brown against Smith. Sweet move. Oh, down it goes. And all the way in, and he gets it done.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
And he commits the intentional foul. The first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Brown outside. Off target from outside. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Timeout called the Celtics. They trail by 7. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
For 3, down it goes for 3.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
For Houston, Thompson taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Wide outside. The 3 doesn't go, and that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. At the line for 2, Thompson.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So Houston wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.